That was a great silencing. Well, thank you all so much for coming. This is great to see so many people here on early voting day, and I really am so proud to have such a great base of supporters and volunteers. And as I looked around the crowd and as I met folks coming in and out, you know, some of you have been working so hard since March 14th and coming and doing whatever needed to be done, calling people or stuffing envelopes, and some of you are new volunteers, and I'm just so grateful to have all of you involved in this campaign. We had great success, as I think everybody knows, in the general election, getting 47% of the vote. An amazing accomplishment for starting at the filing date, and I could never have done that without all of you. And so, as I said that night, you know, we had to work twice. We were going to have to work twice as hard, and knock on twice as many doors, make twice as many phone calls, and raise probably twice as much money. And that's where we are now. We really must get out to the voters of Austin and make sure that they understand how important it is to go back to the polls and vote for change. We know it's going to be, you know, probably a lower turnout election. Randy Shade has many forces mobilizing for her, from the Real Estate Council of Austin, which has raised, it looks like, tens of thousands of dollars to support her campaign, to the Home Builders Association, which has sent out an email telling its affiliates that they have told their staff to make it their priority for the next 2 weeks to make sure that I lose. And so we need to now make sure everybody we know understands how important it is, not just to vote, but how important it is to come down to the headquarters and make phone calls or knock on doors and to help us raise money. We are, as you probably know if you've watched the TV or checked your email in the last couple days, my campaign is very much under attack. Randy Shade has spent lots of time and money over the last couple weeks sending out attacks on my positions, most of them fabricated. Please, if you hear questions or you have friends who have questions about my positions, we have a new feature on our website called Setting the Record Straight, which has information about some key issues, and I hope will be of use to you if you run into people who are saying, hey, how does, you know, what is Kathie's position on you know, whatever the issue is. So
I just ask them what they think, and I say that's what Kathie thinks.
We're all starting for accuracy. So anyway, I hope that will be a help to you. And now I really ask for your help. We've got some clipboards here tonight. Jim Wick informs me, and we have signs. Yesterday we got 50 requests for yard signs, which was woo! Right. Yeah, amazing. And every day we get more. So we've got that set up. That's something you can help us with tonight. If you can grab a clipboard and take home some sign requests and help us by delivering them in your neighborhood. If you are able to come down and make some phone calls, it's very easy. We've got a little script. And so if anybody asks a really difficult question, you can always tell them I'll call them back, or somebody from the campaign staff will call them back. So it is a really good way to reach out to the voters of Austin. And lastly, if you're able to, please give generously, not just of your time, but if you are able to help with a contribution to the campaign, please know it will be money well spent. We are trying to keep our commercial on the air, and also trying to get mail out through our neighborhood letters. And you'd be surprised how even just stamps on a simple letter really amounts to a lot when we're trying to reach out to a city this size. So thank you again all so much for your support in the past weeks and also in the 2 weeks ahead. We really need you, and I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you.
How are you? Good to see you. She said it does.
us. I was like, yeah, we agree with her heartily.
On West Avenue. She's on West Avenue, and she's put like 3. Yeah, and
Yeah, sorry. There you go.
I think I might have a 2-3 as well. Let me check. I got my 2-3s out already. So the addresses are on there, and there's a map, and you can just put them in the ground or leave them on the porch, whichever you feel comfortable with, and that's a huge help for us. All right. That's good. Hi.
Can we get 2 or